No, we don't know if the intro's finished or not yet, do we?
The light's just gone out, so I think we're okay.
Right, so the intro's gone now.
The intro's gone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Wing It Wednesday podcast. This is going to be a Wing It Wednesday, this is. So we're here with a bit of an update. I've got Kev and I've got Jill.
Hello.
And I don't know which. Look at that camera there. So this is a bit of an update of what's happening in the future. And we've got somebody who wants to say hello to you all today as well. So, we're going to talk about a few things, future Autobrite, some
few things in the pipeline.
And we want to touch on a few things at the end as well, though. There's lots and lots to talk about, as there always is on our podcast.
Are we going to have a talking pants section, Kev?
No.
Because he hasn't got a talking pants.
I came unprepared with the facts of pants.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah, but to be honest, I don't think we'll have time anyway.
The lack of pants has disappointed you.
Anyway, so we've got somebody that wants to come in and say hello to you guys. Now, a lot of people would know this person. A lot of people would know this person. So
we do.
We know him, and we know him very well. Mm-hmm. So, secret mystery guest, would you like to come in and say a hello?
Come in and reveal yourself.
Now, there is a clapping button there, isn't there? Somewhere?
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, we don't deserve a clap.
Or is it a boo button?
A boo button. Hello, everyone.
Hang on, we've got some applause.
Help me.
There you go, now.
Saved Kelvin.
Yeah, you saw that.
Look at that, one take.
One take.
Speaking from the chest.
Dan, you've got a bit of a droop on there, mate.
We do droop. On this thing here, I've still got the...
He has been away from us for a while, so...
Yes.
It's a bit low, that is. There you
Honestly.
go.
There's two cameras as well. Which one am I looking at?
Just look at both.
Both of them.
Yeah, say hello to your fan base, Dan.
Hello, everyone.
One eye for each camera there. If you can master that.
I'll do my best. Mate, I'm still working on a Huawei, you know what I mean? So all this is dead new to me.
So, for those people who don't know Mr. Hansen over there, Dan, do you want to go through with tell people
who you are,
a bit of history,
what you did,
who you are, and
where you've been.
Yeah,
basically.
Let's give our listeners a bit of a
history.
What
you did.
Don't start, right? Honestly, right? This is too much too soon.
Right, come on then, Dan. Let's go.
So, anyone of sort of circa 2014 to early 2020 would
Vintage.
probably... Yes, look, you can't let me speak, can you? Can't let me speak. You're spoiling it for the audience now. So, between 2014 and 2020, obviously I worked for Mark and Jill, various roles.
Sausage,
Swiss, General Dog's Body for a few years, did a bit with Kev in the shop, in the warehouse, and a bit of detailing as well, Kev.
In the shop.
Did a bit of detailing. Together for
Yes,
a bit.
he did.
But most of you will...
I don't remember that. I used to do the detailing.
I know, yeah.
Do you remember when he was painting the floor in the unit next door? Painted himself into a corner.
No,
I don't remember that.
No. Wrong.
I've
It happened.
Yes, he did.
Lots of memories of you, Dan, of doing silly things.
Did you paint yourself in the back corner as well, so you couldn't go out?
That was the plan,
Yes.
because I loved it there so much.
Oh, well, you didn't love it that much.
No.
Yeah, so we worked together for a bit, didn't we, Kev? And
We did indeed.
And then the time came when we announced the launch of the shop van, which again, some customers will, remember, but some won't. That it was me that was on it for the duration, and that's where I got to meet a lot of our customers and customers that I'd already dealt with previously. Saw a lot more frequently, and it was a big success, wasn't it? It was really good, really well received, and. Yeah, so we did that for 18 months. And then, obviously, we decided to, branch out on the franchising side of things.
We did.
Which is a sore subject.
A little bit.
But, it was something that, it was a prosperous idea at the time. And it was just...
And then COVID.
And then COVID came, it was
before COVID hit.
Well,
yeah, it was.
Somebody decided... that they were going to go off on their own.
Well, yes. So when I came off the van, and obviously, the van went to somebody else, it did come to a point where I had to have a conversation with Mark and Jill about leaving Autobrite. And it was a conversation I was genuinely dreading. Like, even thinking about it now, I was dreading it because I knew it wasn't going to go down well. And it didn't. It didn't go down well.
As Robin
not
used to
at all.
say, it went down like a cup of cold sick.
Yes.
I thought Kevin used to say
Or
that.
did you say that?
Funky,
Anyway, it went.
Someone said it.
Someone said it. It went down that well.
like a lead balloon.
Yeah, lead balloon.
See, I don't get that phrase because actually a lead balloon would go down really quickly and quite well, to be fair. Because it's heavy. So it just go thud.
If you were trying to swallow a lead balloon, would it go down quite
I
as
see
well?
what you mean.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
I don't know where the saying came from. But anyway.
Yeah, anyway,
very well,
sorry,
didn't
we
it?
digress.
No, it didn't go down well.
It didn't go down well at all,
of
no.
course,
We digress.
It was just after, when I actually, spoke to Mark and Jill properly, it was just after we got back from Christmas, the first few days as well. So it was, sort of a,
Happy New Year.
ready and, raring to go
Had
for
we been
2020.
away that Christmas as well? I
I'm not
think we
sure.
had, 2019 to 2000. I think we'd been away that Christmas. So it was a real kick in the teeth.
Oh, it was, yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, the opportunity in a nutshell came up for me to do it on my own, and it was with a friend of mine who I've known for a long time, and I'd always sort of, I think maybe looking up to Mark and Jill, I thought, I wonder if it's something that I could have a go at myself. And it was the original intention to be sort of an Autobrite ambassador. That was my sort of original take on things, albeit the location I was going to be was sort of like within 40 minutes or so. But I really wanted to carry the brand because I love the brand, and but putting that aside, I think whether I was going to do that or go and work elsewhere, I knew it wasn't going to go down very well at all. So when it did actually happen up in my office at Mia, it was a tough time for me, but I could tell by Mark and Jill's face when I'd made my mind up that they were gutted with a mixture of upset and anger, I think. And, obviously at the time, you just think of yourself, you think of what you want to do and where you want to go with your future. But, I needed to make that call because I thought I had it in me to do it myself. And yeah, it was a tough few weeks whilst I finished my notice up. Things were very quiet between Mark and Jill and me, and I didn't want it to be, but I just think that's how the dust settles.
Yeah, it
isn't
does.
it?
We just take everything very personally and to heart, and things like that don't go down well.
No. I just think because it's a whole family thing, we do take things to heart. Don't
We do.
because it's we've kind of worked with a good team and whatnot, and when somebody leaves, that we think a lot of them as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like a family member. Do you know what I mean?
It's like getting a divorce.
No, not that bad.
Not that I've ever had a divorce, but that's what it felt like.
Yeah. But no, I think we were gutted, that you were leaving, but probably for the next couple of hours was fine after
Well,
that.
About 10 minutes.
I think as well, we were a bit bitter, and we stayed bitter for a very long time.
Yeah.
Was because you basically went off to do what we did.
Yeah.
And it just felt like towards that maybe you kind of used us a little bit. No, I'm not saying you did. I'm not saying you didn't, but that's just how it felt like.
It did.
And, and we felt very bitter about it, well, really, until quite recently, really.
Yeah. I mean, the 4 years, Dan, but, we've been bitter about it ever since you walked out the
we
door.
have had conversations here with Kev and with Dale about you in the past, and we're just like...
We had to run around taking down all the dartboards with your face on before you came back.
And it was a case of, just don't talk to us about Dan.
That's it. You're out there, Dan. He's got himself right on the table. He's even drinking out of my mug.
Yeah, I think you need to lift your microphone up a little bit, though, Dan. It's a little bit low down.
No,
I'm
I'm
just
just
for you.
worried the viewers can't see this aura of...
Exactly. Just lift your mic up a little bit.
What we're doing here.
So, yeah.
Hold you to the top. That's it. There you go.
I think, we were gutted. Yeah, we valued you as a
Tool.
As a good member
Really
of the
useful
team.
Spanish.
You don't
Obviously, Kev
We
didn't.
valued him as a Swiss Army knife.
We did.
A Swiss Tony.
Swiss Tony
Yeah.
knife, yeah.
So yeah, that's yeah. So yeah, we,
But, you know, time moves on. You had to
course
do
it
that. You had to do that for yourself. We've all done things that haven't always turned out exactly the way we planned it
This
to
is
turn
it,
out.
yeah.
But you've got to give it to go, I think. And
Well, that's
Good
it,
on
Jill.
you.
And
Ish.
you know,
and
I mean,
you give it a good go, didn't you?
yeah, you know, we couldn't have timed it much worse because we
Well, no.
opened, and then a month later there was COVID, and I don't think, you know, I mean, laughing aside, it affected everyone in certain ways, you know. But we, like with everyone again, you know, you kept going, you know, you promoted everything as much as you could within, you know, the amount of people that you had around, because obviously most people were working from home or had to go home. But yeah, it was a scary time because not knowing what COVID was at the time, we thought, oh well, that's it now. You know, I've made this jump, all our money is tied up, and it's just going to sit there now for 3-4 months. And then of course we were open, we were closed, we were open,
Yeah.
we were closed. So the first 18 months, you know, we didn't really know whether we were coming or going. We couldn't look at the previous year and go, well, you know what, we had a good year. Let's see what we can do next year because of COVID. So yeah, you know, we did that for, you know, probably sort of 3 years. And this is Cheshire Detailing Supplies for those that don't know. Some customers of mine will have been to see me and kept in touch. And this was the idea of setting up our own little shop with, you know, online, et cetera, et cetera. And yeah, it worked. You know, we managed to get a wage off it, you know, and have fun doing it. And it was an experience because there were things as, you know, first time really going self-employed, you know, doing your own accounts, managing your stock and watching your money, paying bills.
Yeah, it's not
and
easy.
Jill said to me on the day that I handed my notice in, she told me just how difficult it is to do. I don't know the exact words, but it was, you know, it is so hard to go out there and do it, and especially going as a self-employed role, but in this industry because it is so competitive, as we all know.
It
Very,
is.
very much.
And yeah, those words were 100% true. And I will look back on those words every single day that anything like this is brought up relating to sort of me leaving. It was 4 years ago. So yeah, thank you, Jill. It was,
Yeah. You still didn't listen to me, though,
No,
did you?
no,
Didn't pay the
no, I
slightest bit of
Didn't have
attention.
that much an impact, could they?
No,
really?
he didn't.
No.
Well, no, anybody
No.
anybody who runs any type of business knows full well it's not easy. It's not easy at all. There's a lot to run a business that people don't see. And I know a lot of you out there will agree with me, 100%. But anyway, so fast forward to 2024. We are now, aren't we?
Yes.
January 2024. Obviously, things happened. Personal things happened. We don't need to go into any details. But it meant that you yourself, Dan, reached out to Mark.
Well,
It was
a bit
just
before,
wasn't
wasn't
it? I mean, obviously, I should fill in just one gap that when Cheshire Detailing closed, I was working still within the industry, but for someone who was quite far away from where I live, and the travelling was becoming quite difficult. And of course, the cost of everything, you know, the travelling and the time away from home, it wasn't the right balance. But so I decided that, you know, that at some point was going to have to change because I just couldn't maintain it long term. And just before Christmas, I bumped into Dale,
Oh, that's right. I forgot
who
about that.
was putting all his, his Tesco value meal deals in his basket. And
Doesn't sound like Dale. That sounds more like you.
no.
Were there any boot stickers involved?
See, if I bump into Dale and Tesco, I try and avoid him.
You don't bump into him, you run away from
Well,
him,
that's
don't you?
not-
I normally see him from a distance and
Yeah,
then go
and
down the
just
other
run.
aisle.
well, that's easy really because it's only like 3-4 times.
Yeah. So we did actually have a long talk, Kev. So
The old hands.
no,
You skip through the aisles together.
no, it was like Dale, Dan.
Did he go,
A very oh God.
It probably was. You know,
Why
when,
me?
you know, when you walk away from a conversation you've made it, you've enjoyed, and you just
It's the one
chant all
name-
these
it's
words.
dying
Yeah.
inside.
He probably went home and had a right moment to dawn.
It's the
Why
Ricky
me?
Gervais moment, isn't it, in the pub?
Yeah.
It's where that woman comes up to you and he's like,
Yeah, that's the one,
whatever,
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
So you
So
spoke,
poor Dale had
yes,
to have a
poor Dale. So you
conversation.
spoke to Dale then?
Yeah. So I spoke to Dale. obviously, telling me a few bits and bobs, how he was, etc. Stuff that I wasn't really bothered about. And because I'm a nosy person, I won't swear, because I'm nosy, I always ask how things are at Autobrite. And he sort of said that, the new unit's going well and this, that and the other. And I just said, look, if you happen to be sort of, walking past Mark and Jill's office, just mention if they've got a bit of a sweeper-uppers role going or something, or, something available, because, I think there is, at the time, there was still a part of me that missed the place. So, we finished with our conversation, and I think it was about 3 or 4 days later, Dale dropped me a message and he said, "Hey up, Dan." He said, I spoke to Mark and Jill. I was like, "Oh, right, okay, yeah, so what's the..."
And they laughed at me.
Yeah, so what's the news? And it was sort of, it was a flat no.
Yes, and it would have been.
That's
I
what
remember that
his message
conversation
said.
with Dale, actually. I was like, over my dead body.
I remember Dale.
Yeah, no
and
chance.
I remember Dale saying to me, "I saw Dan last night."
And?
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Yeah, I saw him in Tesco. Yeah. And he did mention the question. Oh, you were?
Yeah.
I don't think so. But, yeah, that's how the tables have turned.
I know.
Anyway, so let's carry on then,
So
Dan.
where, obviously Jill was just saying about, turn the clock to, last month.
Yeah,
And
so...
Things happened, which meant that you two reached out to each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we can talk about, obviously, why it happened, I suppose. So recently we lost John, which is my stepdad, and a valued team member of Autobrite, and unfortunately he passed away. Bless him. So, kind of over that, you sent me a message, didn't you, Dan?
Yeah, obviously I heard about John as well.
You heard about John.
Yeah.
You sent me a message, just say, "Look, I'm really sorry," offering you your condolences and whatnot. And and I says, "Well, thanks for your message, Dan. I really appreciate it. Are you coming to the funeral or whatever?" And you said, "Yeah, of course. I wouldn't miss you for the world." And I suppose then we started talking a bit more.
Well, I think Kevin Dale kind of started to decide to knock some sense into us.
Yeah.
Because he did.
I tried.
I think he might have got there
he did.
eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Kevin Dale have obviously been discussing, or we have discussed at some points about Dan.
It came up as general. It was about the idea of,
About
what,
the idea.
of what we're going to talk about,
Yeah,
what Dan's
that's it,
role was
yeah.
going to be.
Yeah.
But the idea at the time, I think, was you wanted to take this on yourself, didn't you?
I did.
And me and Dale had a couple of conversations about it. And we could see where you were coming from, but we just didn't think it was the right fit.
No.
Because obviously, one, you're the head of the company, you're the face of the company, so you wouldn't expect you to be in that sort of role anyway.
No.
But mainly it was because you would have been out and away from the day-to-day running.
Yeah.
And obviously you make a lot of decisions. I mean, obviously Jill makes decisions as well, so I'm not taking anything away from Jill.
No.
But it would have been a case of we would have been contacting you every 10 minutes and asking this, that and the other.
Yeah, so obviously this is something that we're going to...
I was looking forward to the peace and quiet.
Sorry. It's a great idea. You got on.
This is going to lead up to something that we're going to talk about in a minute.
Yeah, I don't want to take Dan's Sunday.
Yeah, but there was something that that I wanted to do.
You stand a chance.
So it's not ideal for me to do it, basically.
No.
So Dale did say, "Look, we don't think you should do it. We know. I think Dan would be the perfect."
Yeah, we did.
person for that.
We did mention it, as I did tell you the other day.
So really, you've got Kev and Dale to thank for it, Dan, because...
Kev, don't worry about Dale.
Okay, forget Dale, he's not here. Kev, yeah. Kev takes full
However,
credit.
I don't take any responsibility. If
No
it doesn't work.
responsibility, just credit.
Kev's reminded me on numerous occasions that it was his.
Yeah.
I mentioned it in passing once.
Yeah. No.
I don't believe you.
So, I think
Yeah, it was once.
I think after that, then I think we started to talk about things, didn't we? Because I'll be honest, Dan, I held a grudge with you for many years. Well, for the 4 years when you weren't with us and whatnot, and to the day last week, I still did. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Till last week?
Well, not last week. Week before. Whatever. But I don't know. I think because John's passing and John passed away and what.
You come to think life's too short.
It just makes you think life's too short. Really is. Really, really too short.
So, shall we tell everybody why Dan is back?
Sort of gone around the houses, haven't we?
Well,
Yeah.
we have, but I'm going to leave
I
that
know you wanted
up
to
to
give a
Dan
bit of
now.
history, but
Yeah.
I was
a
like
lot
an
of
history
Come on,
lesson.
Dan.
Yeah, so we
I had
basically
more to give as well.
we
Oh,
spoke
God.
we spoke about the running up of when you left and
Yes.
What
you're
she
here
said.
now and no forgiveness
Yeah.
and etc. So what are you doing, Dan?
Right.
What are you doing here?
I
So,
just did what you just said then.
now that I'm back doing what I do best, and the
Shame I can't reach the tumbleweed.
so now that I'm back, what we are doing is getting
Rid of
Dead
me.
excited.
rid of
Yay.
me. Yeah, it's been a pleasure. 3, 2, 1 over and out.
I can't believe you fell for that.
No.
Yeah, serious early April Fool.
Yeah, so what we're looking at doing now is a combination of a few things. Well, they are happening. We are going to be focusing more on our trade customers, and one of the big parts of that is going to be the launch of a brand new professional mobile shop.
Yes.
So,
Hang on.
Is that the
That's the
applause?
I hope it is.
I hope it's not the tumbleweed.
Oh, it's the drum. There we go. Just wait for the light go off. There you go.
There you go.
Perfect.
Carry on now.
Dead excited, Dan.
yeah,
Really,
so
really
it's big
excited.
news to a lot of people who not only used it before, but may use a service like this currently, or be looking for a service like this currently. And we've got a big plan to make it a little bit more special than what you may be used to. And that is going to be through, some exciting products, really good prices, but most importantly, we're going to be offering a very different service to just a sort of drop-off service and away you go. So this van is going to be sort of an all-in-one hub for all of our trade customers, and anyone that works in garages, or you may work in somewhere like wheel refurbishment, not necessarily doing Valtin or detailing, but somewhere where these products are going to be of use to you. Now, for those that remember the old van, and Mark and Jill will and Kev as well, we always had an issue with the scope in terms of how far we could actually go with it, because it was one man and one van. And as much as we would have loved to visit everyone, because we had loads of requests, didn't we? Come Northumberland,
Loads.
come Fife.
And people wanted to go all over the country.
Yeah.
With it. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was just something that we couldn't accommodate at the time, and we were sort of we were trialing it as well. We wanted to see what it was like, within sort of the realms of Staffordshire, Cheshire, within sort of an area of where we're based. However, we're still going to be offering that sort of scope for the local service, but we are going to really make an effort to visit all of our customers that are a little further afield. So this will be something that we'll be doing periodically, and ideally, we can get in touch. Anyone that's got an interest in having the van visit them at a work or business, or if you've got 3, 4, 5 of your colleagues, friends who are looking for some bulk purchases, then we will come out and see you. And, we can obviously do some social media as well, get some photos, make an event of it, really. And, it's going to be good. Mark and, Jill and myself have sat down for sort of hours going over how we can make this one better than the old one.
Yeah.
And the old one was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It worked
provided
really well. The
Yeah,
old
it
one
did.
did.
A good service. We had
Yeah.
lots of good feedback on it, and it just works. And it was a pleasure to sort of to pilot it. But with this new one, it's going to be so much better in not only the product, in what we can carry, because the van's a lot bigger.
Yep.
We've got a much bigger vehicle,
Yep.
so we can carry more stock.
Yep.
We've got some new products to come as well, which that will be maybe something for
A new whole line of products.
a new whole line.
Professional range.
Yeah, new professional range.
You're not
which
keeping that a secret.
Not now.
Okay.
Not now.
It's out the bag.
Yeah, cat's out the bag.
So yeah, a new professional range of products which are going to be targeted for bulk quantities. We're not going to go into exactly what and when they're going to be launched, but keep your eyes peeled. And they'll be popping up on your social media feeds very soon. But the most important thing is offering a different sort of service, isn't it? Because, the trade side of it, the word trade is always, it's like a second-class word in my mind sometimes, because, it's like, the trade, don't get this, they don't get that. But it should be the other way around, and not just on a pricing basis. Price is always a key thing.
Of course it is, yeah.
But we want to offer a really good service. And one of the key things that we're going to be offering is a new 7-day-a-week customer and product support. So we feel that this is quite exclusive to Autobrite. And what it means is through a new sort of messenger service and email and phone call. If it's something of an urgent nature, you can get in touch with myself and get a reply to your query, whether it's pricing, a product query, or a purchase, anything like that. We want customers to be able to contact us 7 days a week, because business is 7 days a week. It doesn't just
keeps
stop.
on going. Yeah,
it doesn't stop on a Friday.
No.
So the phone and the emails, messenger will be on, and we think that you guys are really going to love that, having that support. And so the new professional mobile shop is the big news.
Big news.
And it's going to be epic. It's going to be really, really epic.
So go back a little bit previous, but so I wanted to do this, but like Kev says, the discussion, whatever. It's not my place to do this. I need to be here, looking after you lot.
Really?
I need to be here. I don't need to be out on the road. We need to be here as a team. So
you're not part of the team, Dan?
No.
Part of the team.
No. We don't mind if you're
I'm
on
back,
the road.
but I'm sort of out the way.
Yeah.
This is it,
Yeah.
So
So periphery out here somewhere.
so now it's
This
done.
is the circle.
We're not even putting a tracker on the
On
van
the
because we don't
outside
care
of
where you are.
Yeah, I've been a lay-by.
Tracker's already on.
He'll be updating his book. Staffordshire and Cheshire's laybys.
That's it.
So Dan in the
Butty
van,
bands.
Dan in the Autobrite van is back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just go back to a few years ago when we did have that van on the road, and it was epic.
It was really successful.
It was really successful.
was.
Everybody just got involved with, Dan, are you coming here? Dan, can you come there? Offering the service, offering great products, great prices. The mobile shop, what more?
Just to clarify as well, Dan, it isn't available to just people in Staffordshire and Cheshire. Anybody else anywhere can contact you and order the products through you as well for delivery in other parts of the country.
Yeah,
Absolutely. So the van will cover as far as we can sort of cover within our timescale, and as well as the van being out on the road, if we genuinely cannot come and visit you because of distance, because we understand that you don't want to wait maybe until next week until I'm in that area, if that's an area outside of where we normally work. Obviously we ship every single day, and there's no reason why you can't take advantage of the new professional range, and we'll ship it to you. Obviously we'll do our very best to get it out to you, but our plan is to try and periodically visit different regions throughout the UK.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be something where you'll be given a bit of an advance notice on. So if, for example, we know that we've got some interest in Huddersfield, for example, we will put it out on social media that we're going to be there on a certain day.
Yeah.
And, we'll get, obviously, as many people as we can. We'll set a location.
Yeah.
I'll bring some donuts and some hot drinks with me.
will
donuts?
No. There's a Greg's on every corner. So.
Certainly. And
Is that-
other donut shops are
Are
available.
they going to have the whoop sticker on them, Dan? are they?
Double whoops, Mark, double, and
Final reduction.
we can make it so everyone can get the benefits of it as well. So. Yeah, Jill's absolutely right. Although, 80% of the time we're going to be sort of, around the North Midlands and sort of like, sort of slightly north of where we are now, Cheshire, Shropshire, Derbyshire way, on our general runs. If anybody wants to have the van come out to them and we can make it, then we'll do our best
100%.
to do that.
Yeah.
So,
definitely. Definitely. It's exciting. I really, really can't wait.
Unfortunately, we can't show you anything about the van yet because it's currently being built.
Yes.
But we're hoping it's not going to be too long, are we?
No,
Mark, time-wise.
No, I mean, we've spoke about this. We'd like to take everybody on the journey.
Yeah.
Seeing the van, building the van. Whatever we do to the van, we want to show people. We want to, invite them and, to look at everything.
Yeah.
Look at what we're doing, basically. It's
Absolutely.
all exciting.
Yeah. And ideally as well, we're thinking of doing a bit of a sort of a pre-launch meet, aren't we? So maybe, the weekend before the van goes live, doing something at HQ where we can show it off, show off the new products that
buy
we're
some people
putting out. Get some nice cars, get some of your vans down as well. Maybe a bit of a sort of a networking day as well for local businesses and
100%.
ones further afield.
Fantastic.
Sounds good.
Sounds really, really good. I'm really, really
Will we have
excited.
donuts then as well?
We'll see. We'll see.
Does the budget stretch that far?
Yeah, saying that the Wright's Pie van comes here now, so I think we
That's
can
true.
sort that out.
I don't think they come at weekends though.
Yeah.
I'll get them the day before.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
But we've got a lot of trade customers that would love something like this again. Unfortunately, it stopped when it stopped, but it was really good up until it
We do
stopped.
have a lot of trade customers, existing trade customers that, they tend to just buy the retail products. But I know with this new professional range, I know that they'll swap to them, no problem.
Well, we want to
because
give
they're really good products.
Yeah, quality, value.
This is it,
good
right
prices.
pricing.
Yeah,
And it's what professionals, rather than trade, professionals need.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah. So there you go.
that's it.
Watch
so
this space.
it is, exciting times, but I can't stress everyone that this van is going to be very special. So if you like the
We'll be
old
with you
one,
on it.
special.
With you on it, Dan. With you on it, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant special, as in like special something else.
I'll let you interpret however way you want to.
I'll interpret it as a
Extra
positive.
special with a gold star.
Just waiting for Kev's comment now with the special comments.
You could tell he's not feeling very well. He's hardly said anything
Kev's got flu.
derogatory.
Yeah, he's poorly, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to avoid it
Yeah.
Kev's
because I know Dan's getting upset.
No. Well, I mean, obviously, it was
Gutted.
on a serious note. It was really daunting, sort of on when I came back. Despite coming back to somewhere where you've worked before, you should feel like hi everyone, you just walk back into it. But because of obviously what happened, and unfortunately,
You have to keep bringing it up, don't you?
It did make me quite nervous. But you know what? As soon as we got planning this van, and as soon as we got down to business, and we could see the vision, and that it's actually happening.
Yeah.
All those things just, they're non-existent now.
No.
Everything.
Some of you.
Jill was saying how happy she is that I'm back.
Oh, yeah,
and,
well, yeah,
hugs and
She was saying it last night, to be
Yeah.
honest with you, Dan.
Oh,
so.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the moon. Yeah.
No, I'm
Enjoy your warm welcome.
It
You
was
welcome
warm.
with
It
open
was
arms.
warm.
Yeah.
Lots of
Raise middle fingers.
lots of middle finger. Even Mark and Jill's daughter Jess. I've been
She's
ripped
She's savage.
savagely.
Yeah, savage.
I've only got to say
brought her up
hello,
well.
and it's like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here?
What do you want?
But it's all good. It's real, and I am really, really happy to be back and looking forward to getting back on to the trade and taking care of everyone again. So yeah, really.
I know that there's a lot of people out there, a lot of our customers, Dan, that will they've obviously dealt with you in the past and whatever, and be over the moon.
I hope so.
Over the moon that you're back. And we've obviously got some customers that don't know who you are.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, so the ones that don't know me, obviously.
We'll apologise in advance.
There's a video floating around in the ether of Dan falling over a post with a load of boxes or
Loads
something.
of videos.
Just look him up.
Loads of videos
No.
of Dan.
Mark fell over yesterday on the Valtin Bay.
Mark did. That doesn't
Yeah, I did.
surprise me.
Broke
He's
my
so
leg.
clumsy.
Yeah,
It broke my leg.
Oh, look at
I
the
slept on a
CCTV
wet
later.
hose.
yeah.
Where do you
don't
treading on
stand
wet
on a
hose?
Well, I know. I
At
was
least
like,
dry him off before you tread on.
Dan's like, you're right, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Just about saved it as well. Literally 2 inches from going on the floor. But
That would be. Is that? I'll be on CCTV, won't
the
it?
camera was
Nice.
right in front of
Let's
us.
have a look.
Nice, we will.
Yeah.
So, for those people listening
Yeah.
/ watching, if they want to get in touch with you, Dan, if they've listened to this and they thought, that sounds exactly what I need,
Yeah.
what is the best way for them to get in touch with you?
The best way at the minute would be directly via email. What I'll do is I'll if I can, Joe, I'll put my mobile number on the bottom of the email.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Is it going to appear there?
pardon?
No, like they do on Tally.
No,
It's gonna appear there.
Yeah, sort of like there you go.
Well, wherever it goes, we'll
Yeah.
put your details out. Basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so, my phone number will be available soon. But for the time being, if you just email dan@autobritedirect.co.uk, if you want to email me and just, if it's going to be of interest to you going forward, obviously, the new professional range will probably be available just before the van is on the road. So you'll probably be able to sort of get access to that just beforehand. But anyone that wants me to get in touch with them when the van is about to launch, or you want to visit, ping me an email, and I will keep a note of your details. And yeah, we'll keep you up to date with everything that's going on. And like I say, you'll be seeing me soon, hopefully.
You're going to create like a mailing list, people.
A mailing list.
Yeah.
I think so. That sounds
Definitely,
good.
yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
You'll have special offers and you'll have news and you'll have different bits and
We'll have Dan's face on it.
yeah.
No, not again. No.
Yeah, if you go online and just have a look for the pictures of the old shop van, you'll see Dan on the side.
Yeah, so I've got a question for you then, Dan. So just, when I put you in that van on the first day,
Yeah.
do you remember all those years ago? So
Yes.
right, Dan, there's your van, mate. Go out and sell.
Yeah.
How did you feel, Dan, when you were? Because I've still got the video of you pulling away
Yeah.
from the old units.
Yeah.
Just tell everybody.
I'm amazed you've kept that.
Yes, yeah, I know.
I wouldn't have.
Just sort of like swipe, delete.
Yeah.
Yeah, should have done, yeah, but no, I kept that.
Yeah.
But
I was honestly dead nervous. In fact, I've never said this, but because I was I doing Valtin with you before this? I was still doing my Valtin with you. I'm sure I was.
because this van wasn't intended for you, was it?
No,
Back in the day, this van wasn't intended for you.
no, it wasn't. It was sort of a
No, it was
No.
intended for somebody else.
yes, because
Right,
It
yeah.
was intended for somebody else, but obviously you
no.
kind of.
Yeah,
I don't know when that decision was made. I can't remember now.
I don't know. I think because that person was doing other things within like the
Kev's still
trade
thinking.
and stuff like that.
I do know,
We were going into sort of like we were trying to make like kits for people and small businesses, this, that, and the other, and it was decided that he would look after that, and obviously it'd be me that would go on the van. And I was doing detailing with Kev at the time, so of course I was up for it, and like Mark says, on the first day. But I remember the night before thinking, you know what, I really enjoyed working with Kev. It was just me and him in the old
Nice.
803 unit next door to the shop at Woolstanton, and it was just good. We had a good sort of time together. So when it came
Sounds
to sort of
interesting.
say goodbye to Kev, as such.
Don't give
Was
away
he
too
like-
many secrets. Jesus.
Was it that one? Bye, Kev.
Yeah.
And I was like,
That's it, yeah. I very briefly regretted the decision just as I was about to get on the van, thinking, you know what, why have I agreed to this? Why didn't they just get someone else to do it? Why am I being pulled off?
Yeah.
Because I just thought I'd made the wrong decision. So yeah, like what Mark was saying, he wanted a video of me, driving off the first
Into the sunset.
the first 100
Right.
yards of the van driving off, of me being happy and excited, and like you say, a sort of drive off into the sunset, and the the image fades away. And I didn't. I just put it in first and went off, at a very slow rate of speed. Ignored Mark. Didn't even look at the camera.
Yeah, no. Shaking as he was.
at least you didn't go straight into a wall or a canal.
No.
Or a bin.
And I think part of that was because I had a really stupid haircut at the time.
At the time?
Well, is it different
then?
than it is now?
Yeah, it's just really grey. It's really grey now. Honestly, you couldn't have my image back on the new van because it was black on the photo. It's really grey now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that was a mixture of nerves. And for some reason, I decided to shave most of my hair off. I just didn't look at him. I think he must have thought to himself, cheeky side, I've got this van sorted.
Done all this for you, then you can't even look at me as we,
you know,
big moments.
Sign of the times to come, that.
Yeah,
big moment. It's all right. He got. What was it when you were going down the A500 or something? You got some.
You got abuse, didn't you?
got
Because
some
your
abuse
face was on the
off
side of the
somebody.
van.
Yeah. So the first 3 or 4
That
months
wasn't
of
me.
the van, it was. It was probably you, Kevin, your black mic.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, you won't want to be sat at traffic lights in that van because the photo was on the door. It was like 50 centimetres wide. And it was a good representation of me.
Did they look at you and then go,
Yeah, basically.
It was them or them silly, I can't think what you call them.
Caricatures.
Caricatures, wasn't it?
Yeah.
like the one I had that looked nothing like me?
And mine didn't. I looked like David Coulthard on mine. Got right square chin.
Yeah, the day that picture came off, my phone number went on there. That was just, I was so happy. Honestly, I was
You
like
could cry.
Noddy, you know. I was just just happy driving about with a phone number on, not my face.
But you enjoyed it, Dan, on that van. You know,
It was good. It was good, and we.
looking after all our beautiful customers and
Yeah.
you know,
And
busy.
That's what it's going to be about.
Yeah.
You know, the new products and a new type of service. You know, in terms of you guys are going to be looked after 100%, not only on price, but on a great service as well. And you wait to see the van. You know, you're going to have so much choice, and yeah, you're going to love it. So if you do want to get in touch, ping me an email. And we'll put you on the list to keep you informed of everything that's going on with it. And yeah, remember that we're going to have that pre-launch meet as well. Probably sort of thinking April-ish, aren't we? We don't know when in April, but it's going to be sort of mid to end of April, I think. But lots to come in the meantime.
Lots to come. Your details will be on this the comments in the comment section of this video.
Comments in the comment
In
section.
the comment section of this
Comment
video.
in the comments down there somewhere.
Yeah.
That's great news, Dan. So, on the behalf of all of us, welcome back.
Well, not all of us.
Thank you.
All right then.
Thank
I'm glad he's back.
He makes a good cup of tea, though. Well done, Dan, for
Thank you.
remembering how I take my tea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
impressed.
So.
Excellent. So. I'm not making you one again. You can forget it.
You don't make me tea anyway. Coffee.
I don't make
Can't
you
get coffee wrong.
No, you can't.
So that's the big news. And
Yeah.
Dan is back with us, and new venture, new thing. So we're looking forward to that.
And what else are we looking forward to this year? What else are we doing this year?
Well,
That we're going back to.
we're kind of doing a big 360, aren't we? We're going back to doing shows this year. So we've got some shows lined up, haven't we? We've got some BTCC shows lined up as well.
We have.
Events lined up.
TC.
Track events lined
The
up as well.
you
What,
know,
the traders?
the trade
Yeah, traders,
stands, yeah.
We've got Waxstock lined up as well.
Yep.
We're going to be at Waxstock this year.
Whoop, whoop.
Looking forward to that. So some other
Interested
shows.
to see how that goes.
Really looking. We're basically getting ourselves out there. We want to see all the customers. We want to see you guys. You know, we haven't seen you for a while.
No.
So,
No, we just feel like obviously since we had COVID, and then obviously we had a period where we were dealing with another large company that we won't name.
No, thank God.
But we feel like we've lost a lot of what made us Autobrite in the
Us,
first
yeah.
place.
yeah.
So
yeah.
we're trying to get that back. We're
Yeah,
getting back
connecting with our
to
customers.
our roots, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to the plans this year. Really
Yeah.
are. 2024 will be our year.
He will.
So.
It's a plan of vans, basically.
Plan of
Yeah.
vans, yeah. So
Lots of
what else have we got then?
We've got Dan's van. Obviously, we've got the shows, so we'll be having a new van for. Well, we've got a new van for the
new van.
shows.
Yeah.
The
And then we've got
mobile Valtin
The
one.
mobile Valtin van.
Yeah. So
The Ryan.
so
Yep.
we got Ryan on the mobile Valtin van now. So he's doing great.
Yep.
And he's busy and he loves it and
Customers love
Really
him.
good
customers like
feedback.
it. Really
No
good.
idea why, but they do. No.
Yeah,
He's doing a great job,
yeah,
Ryan
made me
is.
laugh this morning. I was walking around the van and totally oblivious. I walked round to the side. I stood there for about a minute and he just carried on doing what he was doing in his van. Obviously he's deaf. He was just concentrated. He just didn't hear me. I just walked round, stood by the door and just staring at him, waiting for him to turn round. And he turned round. Ooh.
That would have freaked me out, to be fair.
And he's like, yeah, well, he's a good lad, Ryan is. He's a good lad.
Did he
He's
say-
taken really well,
Did
Auntie.
he
to
say
this van.
sound?
Hey?
Did he go sound?
Sound.
Sound. Eddie, right?
Yeah.
Sound.
So yeah, we've got lots of plans. Products, Kev, as well. We've got lots of new products coming.
Lots of new stuff in the pipeline. I think we'll do that on another podcast.
We
I
will.
think when
We
I'm
will. Yeah,
when I can talk a bit better.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
But 2024 is going to be an exciting year. I think.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, 100%.
And it's going quick.
All we need now is some good weather.
I know, yeah.
Once we get some good weather and some nice, sunny weekends and stuff, I think everyone will feel a lot better.
Definitely.
Yeah, we've got a brand new member of staff as well. Not only you, Dan, we've got a lady.
He's not brand new, he's used.
He's
Used,
Second
yeah,
hand.
damaged
Used
goods.
car. He's like a used car.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got, is he like a VW? Like 250,000
It's
miles
like,
on it.
Yeah.
it's like a car that you've owned before,
Yeah.
but you want back. So
No.
no, try it. Yeah,
No, I
So
don't
what
think
you're saying is you're a classic.
no, it's
Are you
Antique.
like that Vauxhall Frontier at the back of our unit?
that's like me. That is,
Well, it's
mate.
been
Yeah.
dragged out of a canal.
You've taken pity on it and you brought it back.
We're not taking picture on it. Throw stuff at it.
Okay. Well, I can take
You
a
want to
bit
go
of
stand
that.
outside next to it.
So yeah, we've got Alexa. Yes, she's actually named Alexa. Called Alexa. That's her name.
Yes.
Alexa.
We
the
apologise
joke-
for any of them people that have got these Amazon-based
Yeah,
apps in
yeah,
their house
but-
at the moment
Yeah.
because they're probably getting
Hey,
nuts.
Alexa.
Yeah.
The jokes are going around Autobrite at the minute. Quite funny.
I think she likes to be called Lexi
Lexi.
to stop the Alexa jokes.
Alexa's best. Alexa's best.
Alexa's best,
So
yeah.
Alexa's in our shop now. She is in our shop most of the weekend, all weekend. So yeah, Alexa's great.
And hopefully you'll be seeing her on a social media platform very soon.
Oh yes, definitely. Yes,
You're hungry, Kev.
TikTok.
Hungry.
You're barely rumbling over
Spicy
there.
noodles, I think.
Oh, I'm glad you're sitting there, Dan.
Yeah.
That's it then, I think, isn't it? There's
I think
nothing
so.
else. Big news. That's it. Got anything else to say? Anything else that we want to squeeze in?
I don't think so.
Don't think so. We'll leave the other stuff, products, etc.
Yeah, there's plenty to talk
Yeah.
about, but we'll leave it for another
And
time.
Kev can talk, basically.
Yeah, I'm slowly dying.
Hurry up.
You get in there, mate. You get in there.
So watch the space and everyone. So Dan's got a lot of things coming, a lot of social media bits and bobs, and
Yeah.
a lot's going to happen.
Yeah, as soon as we know when the van's going to be coming, you guys will be the first to know. First to know.
Well, actually, you'll be the first.
I was
to know.
about to say that technically we'll be the first to know.
It sounds wrong though.
You'll be
You
the
guys will be the
second
second to know. Right?
You'll know as soon as we do.
Yeah,
There
you'll know
you
as
go.
soon, you'll know as
Or
soon
just
as we do.
after.
But yeah, keeping on social media, not only for obviously the shop van, but for all the things we've discussed that will be coming up over the next sort of month or two. So yeah, lots of things in the pipeline.
Brill.
So yeah, all good.
All good.
If you really want to, you can write in the comments, welcome back, Dan.
Yeah.
Or if
That'd
you
be
don't want to, don't.
nice.
Or if you don't want to, don't.
But if you don't want to, don't.
No, if you don't want to, don't.
Well,
Don't.
you can put whatever you want, really.
Yeah. What are you doing back? Oh God, not him.
What are you doing here?
Isn't he from Dudley?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
No.
But no, we're really excited and really looking forward to everything that's gonna be happening. So yeah.
Yes.
Right
we
then,
are.
so we wrap this one up.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll press
Wrap
another
this one
button.
up.
Hang on.
Press the button. Thanks
press the
for
right one.
watching.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on the next podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Cheers,
See you
guys.
soon, bye.
See you.